Hello everyone, in this exercise of Autocad we will understand how to measure the distance, area, angle and circumference and radius of different objects. Okay, let's start. For this, in order to measure the distance in the command ribbon, in the ribbon bar, you will find in utility section you find measure command. With the help of this I will use all this thing except value, quick, distance, radius, angle and this one. First I will create a object here. Suppose first I create a line here, this one, polar for the straight line, this one, this, enter. Suppose I want to know the distance of this length. How you go in the ribbon bar, you go in the utilities here, measure this one, in this one, measure in the measure section, utilities panel, you go into measure distance, select this point and this one, click out. You will find the distance length of this line in the x plane, x axis and the y axis. On y-axis are this one, and the length, actual length of this is the 1116. Angle from the horizontal x-axis is this one. In this way, you can find the length and angle of a simple line. Okay, exit. You can exit from this command. This small menu comes here. Exit. You can exit here. Okay. Suppose you want to find the angle. I draw another line. Enter, and I draw an arc also here, 3-point arc here, this, enter. Suppose you want to know the radius or angle, so angle, select this line and this line. You will see the angle is showing between the two lines. Okay, again angle of arc, this one, select this arc. You will find the angle between these end points of the arc from at the center. This one, this is the angle of the end point from this is making end points and joining the center line. This make the angle of this one. Exit. You can exit from this one. Okay. Delete. You can delete it. Suppose I make a closed figure here with the help of a line. This and this endpoint. Enter out of the command. This I am making this one. Okay. And this is a circle here. Suppose you want to find out this is not a single object. Okay. I have made this closed figure with the help of the line. Okay. This is not a polyline. This is individual object. Connected line segments here. You will find here this one. This is the separate, not a polyline. Okay, and this is a single object. Suppose I want to know the area of this. How? Measure area. Select this point, enter. You will find the area and perimeter in this way. You can find out. Okay. Okay, again area. Now this is polyline. Circle is a polyline. Okay. For this you select the object option. In the command line you see there are different option. Object, add area, subtract area. I will see all the things. Object, select the object. Now you will find area of this circle is and circumference is this one. In this way you can find this one. Okay. Suppose I make a polyline of this one. How I will join this one? Modified, there is a command join here. In the modify panel there is join command here. You will find join, select all the lines, select all this one by crossing window, enter. Now if you select, this is a polyline. This line is a polyline now. And if I want to know the area at this time, measure area. Now select object and select this one. Now this area and perimeter is this way. By converting the polyline, you will have to select the object. Okay, again suppose I make a circle here inside this one. Okay, suppose I want to know the area of this hatched portion, this blank portion, this one, outside circle and between this one. Suppose I make the hatch here, for example, hatch, and pattern I take, any pattern I take, suppose this one, and select this one and continue hatching, and parameter suppose I take here 10, enter this. Suppose I want to know the perimeter, suppose area of this hatched portion. Okay, how I will know? Okay, this is I have made the hatch. I want to know the area of a hatched perimeter. How you know? Again, measure this, measure area, and now this outer object is a polyline. Select object, select object, select object, and select this. No. Measure area. Now add area. You have to select the add area here. Add area. Object, then object. Select this polyline. Enter, again enter. Now subtract area. Subtract area. Object, now object. Which object? This object. Now this, now the hatch portion area you will find, and then enter. This, you will see the area is showing. Area is this one, circumference. Near my cursor, you there is a box with which the area, total area is showing, this one. Okay, I again explain. Measure area. First select the add area, outer object. This is polyline. Add area, then object, then object. Which object? This object, outer area. Okay, enter. Now subtract area. I want to subtract this circle. Subtract, add, subject. Now select object, this one. Now you will see this green hatched area we will find. Enter. Now enter. Now you will see near my cursor, area is showing the hatched portion only. Okay, in this way you can find out the area of this one. Exit. Okay, if you want to know a polyline object, suppose I make a rectangle here, this one. Rectangle, this is rectangle. You want to know that this is polyline. If you select this is a polyline. Actually, when we make a object with the help of this rectangular command, polygon, this is a polyline. Okay, and escape. Suppose I want to know the area of this, how I will find area? Object, select the object. Select the object, click this one. Now you will find area, this one, perimeter is this one, enter option this one. Okay, exit. Suppose you want to know the radius. Radius, select this. Object, select this. Radius is this one, diameter is. For the radius, you can directly select it. Okay, exit. Suppose you want to know the area. For area, you have to select the object. In the case of polyline object, select object and this one. This area is this one, circumference is this one, exit. Okay, this way. Suppose I draw a circle here. Okay, and draw two lines here. Enter, enter. This. Enter, out of the command. TR or TR, trim entity, enter, all edges, cutting edges, trim, 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 trim. This one. Okay, this one, trim, escape. Okay, now suppose I make a hatch here. Again, I take hatch, this one, close it. Suppose I want to know the area of the hatch portion, as in this case. This hatch portion consists of the two lines and two arcs. You will see here. I again repeat, I want to know the area of this hatch portion. In this hatch portion, it consists of two arcs, this one, two arcs and two straight lines. Then how can I find the area? This area, select this point, this point, this point. Now arc is coming. For arc, select the arc. Select arc. Now center of the arc. Click center, this center, this center. Now end of arc point. For click this point, but hold the control key in order to switch the direction. Please note that this one. Click. Now again line is release the control. Now again line is coming. Select line, this one. Line, this point. Click. Now again arc is coming. Click arc length, arc. Now center. Click center. Now click, hold control key and for switch the direction and click the arc endpoint. Click, release the control key and enter. You will find area is this one, perimeter. In this way you can find the area of if a object consists of two arcs and this one. Okay, I again repeat this thing. Suppose you want to know the area of this section, which consists of two arcs and two lines. So measure area, select this point, line, this point, end point. Now arc is coming. For arc, in the command line you click on arc, this. Now click on center, click on center inside object. Now click end point of the arc, but in order to switch the direction, control key press, click. Now line is, release the control. Line is coming, end point of arc, line, select line end point, click. Now arc is again coming. For arc, again select arc and center, this center and arc end point. In order to switch the direction, press control key, this one, in this way, and click this one, release the control and enter. This way you can find the area of this one. Okay, this I have explained already. Angle you can find out this way. Measure exit. For the exit command you can give here and this one, or you can go, suppose distance, I already told you distance, this one, click here, suppose I want to know the distance, this distance, and you can find distance of this one, again distance, this distance, and inclined line. You will find the length of this line in the x direction and y on the y axis, this one, and angle between the two lines in this way. You can find the angle. Okay, suppose I make line here, one line. Exit. For the exit command you click here, and suppose I make line here. Enter. Now there is one more command which has been used in the 2022 version, quick. If you click on the quick, there is no need to click on any on the object. Just bring your cursor on the object. You will find the distance you are showing. The different section, the length, angle are showing. This is showing the length, angle are showing the right angle, this one, and this length is showing. Just you have to hover your mouse on your object. Suppose this one, this showing the distance, this one, this showing the distance, this one this showing the distance, length, different. When you you just hover your mouse around the object, it shows the different parameters of the lines. Okay, suppose you bring here, you show the length and angle are showing. In this way you can use the quick command here. This is the quick in the measure tool. I hope you would have enjoyed in my this exercise. You please like, share and subscribe my this channel. Thank you very much. Okay.